would say the best piece of advice that I learned as a lefty when it comes to pickoffs is going to be your head movement. A lot, like the base runners are going to be able to see the shift of the weight going this way more. So I always mix it up based on one, who my runner is, and then really like just trying to like know who's like in the box, right? So like what I mean by like who my runner is one, we have everything in our advantage because it's facing in front of us, right? So it's not going to matter how far off they are. How you kind of like trick them in a sense is really the head movement. So there's a few ways, because you don't want them like finding like your rhythm or your pattern to like when you will pick off. So like what I always did was sometimes I would start looking at home plate and come set with my eyes on home plate the entire time. And then when I find my leg lift, I would look at them, come back, and then look back again. I'm actually trying to trick them by my head movement. So then the other move I would do is I would start looking at them, come set, home plate, and then boom. So at the age level that you're at, when there's only 2 umpires, you can get away a little bit with like kind of balking a little bit. So it's like staying at that 45 almost. Right. So for me, I actually want to learn how to control my head shifting, because where your eyes go, your center mass goes, but try and keep your center mass going a little bit towards home plate. Right. So like I'm gonna start here, I'm throwing this. All right, so I'm gonna start here looking at them. Okay, everything's in my favor, everything's in my favor. Now, if you pick your leg up and he goes, throw it as hard as you can, right to the first baseman as hard as you can, okay? So when he goes, I'm gonna be here, boom. Other thing to think about is right when you pick your leg up, if you see him commit to second base, the ball should not be, if I'm the first baseman right here, right, and I'm looking at my pitcher, the ball should not be anywhere over here. I want to throw that ball in the baseline where my first baseman's coming up, and now he clears his lane to throw, okay? So the other one, now you're gonna start looking at home plate. Okay, I'm not gonna look, but you can kind of move your eyes. Just move the eyes just a little bit to kind of peek over there, right? Yeah. Come set, look, commit, boom, back. So try that. Try moving your head. Your leg lift, look, home, but then you get, that's the challenge. Because where your eyes goes, your center mass goes. So try and stabilize. Yeah, that's fine, but like take a little bit more time with that leg lift, because he doesn't know where you're going. Yeah. And most people are like, oh, that's a balk, that's a balk. No one's gonna know. Right. No one will know.
Like I would always miss arm side and high, because I was always down here. But I just like always stayed close, and that really helped.
Yeah, think about thumb to ear. So like thumb, ear, just get it out, like almost like a catcher, like shorten that arm path. So now start looking at him. Find the peak leg lift, home, back, boom. Fine, that's fine. Make sure that ball is leading that first baseman. Do it again. Good. And now here's the other thing I like to do. If I got a guy if I know my runner and I know he's pretty quick and he has a really, really big lead, now depending on where the umpire's up, you can kind of get away with this a little bit. You can go here. You can pick this up a little bit and then come back off that rubber. Or
I have like 3. I have this, and then I have this, and then I kind of have like a little like flex step.
Now this is like where like you trusting yourself is going to come into play. So I'm not going to look at him, but I'm peeking over there with my eyes. Wow, he's got a really, really big lead. As I'm coming set, I'm a deviate that. Right. So I'm a deke him. So I'm gonna come here. I see him. He's pretty far. Boom. Try that. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So what I saw when you're going, your legs going like this. So you're shifting, kind of like coil a little bit to hold that center mass a little bit better. Good job. That's what I want. Good about stabilizing my center mass, get him with the head movement, and boom, you can get away with a little bit of a cheat on that, okay? I bet.